The Final Draft by Richard Autry. Prologue. The library at the end of thought. In the space between the last word ever written and the first word never spoken, there exists a room. It is not a room in the architectural sense. No walls constrain it, no ceiling caps it, no floor grounds it. Yet it has the feeling of an enclosure, the psychic weight of boundaries. The air, if it can be called air, tastes of copper and old paper, with an undertone of something electric, the smell of ozone, the sense of something waiting. In this non-place, consciousness arrived like rain. 7 of them, 7 lost souls, all of them trapped somewhere in that space between the first draft and the final manuscript. 7 dreamers, adrift within their own waking dreams. 7 creators of worlds now trapped in a new world not of their own creation. Slowly and hesitantly, they each became aware of their own existence. They each began to awaken. Part I. Awakening. Chapter 1. The First Breath. Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley opened her eyes to gray. Not the gray of London fog, which had texture and weight and the promise of gaslight cutting through it. Not the gray of storm clouds over Lake Geneva, pregnant with the electricity that had sparked her greatest creation. This was a gray without dimension, without source, without meaning. The air did not taste like air. It tasted of dry cedar and the metallic tang of a fresh typewriter ribbon. She expected the cold dampness of the afterlife or the quiet dark of the tomb. Instead, she found herself lying on a floor of pure, blinding white. It wasn't stone or wood. It was flat, matte, and stretched infinitely in every direction. She sat up, or thought she did. The concept of up seemed negotiable here. Hello? Her voice fell flat, absorbed instantly by the oppressive nothing. No echo, no response, just the sound dying the moment it left her lips. She looked down at her hands. They were her hands, certainly slim fingers, a small scar on her left thumb from a childhood accident with a letter opener. She wore a dress she recognized, dark blue with intricate embroidery at the cuffs, real, solid. There, everything else was absence. Mary stood, her boots finding purchase on something that wasn't quite ground. The surface beneath her feet had the suggestion of solidity without any actual properties. It didn't echo when she walked. It had no color, no temperature. She took 3 steps forward and stopped. Shapes were slowly emerging from the gray. "Victor," she whispered, her voice sounding unnatural.